of an ETF. The power of QQQ. The thinking we put in, clients get out. Power your client's portfolio at powershares.com/QQQ. Before investing, consider the fund's investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses. Call 800-983-0903 prospectus containing this information. Read it carefully. Distributed by Invesco Distributors, Inc.
Afoot and lighthearted, I take to the open road. Healthy, free, the world before me, the long brown path before me, leading wherever I choose. The east and the west are mine. The north and the south are mine. All seems beautiful to me.
So pretty much, guys, this is the form that I'm making for my friends. So pretty much just watch and enjoy.
Yet a lot of people still build portfolios with strategies that just track the benchmarks. But investing isn't about achieving average. It's about achieving goals. And Invesco believes doing that today requires the art and expertise of high conviction investing. Translation: why invest in average?
Now, after a long
Yay!
Snap has chosen a suitor. The major
We're gonna make
messaging app
this,
Snapchat
but
plans to list shares
then
on the
we're
New
gonna
York
turn
Stock Exchange
this
instead of the
into
Nasdaq when it goes public this year. That's according to a person familiar with the matter. The California-based company is following in the footsteps of some of the largest technology listings since, with technical glitches at the Nasdaq botched Facebook's 25
Wait, I
trading
think we need like a
Joining us now has been
darker
their technology reporter Sarah Fryer, who helped break
like
that
a
news.
lighter
It
green,
seems
so
those
it can
memories
see.
live long when it comes to the Nasdaq.
And
Absolutely, there are a lot of people in the market right now who are worried.
No, that ain't how you spell green.
Nobody wants that to happen again.
No.
Big tech IPOs
Green.
have shied away from using
Oh
the
God,
Nasdaq
what's
for
wrong
their
with
listings and have gone to the New York Stock Exchange.
so yeah, guys. Oh my gosh.
Which is that the New York Stock Exchange has been using Snapchat quite frequently. They've shown that they understand the product. They're working with brands and updating their own Snapchat stories. So they've certainly been working to appeal to Snapchat separately of this battle.
Amazing when some social media know-how seems to pay dividends. What about how Snap is going forward in terms of its own roadshow? We're expecting a little bit more meat to the bones in terms of public information coming out later this week.
Absolutely. Snap has filed privately to go for an IPO under the Jobs Act. Those documents should be made public by the end of this week, we've heard from sources familiar with the matter. So we'll finally get a glimpse at how the business has been doing. We'll get to see revenue, we'll get to see EPS. We'll think of it kind of as the very first earnings report we'll ever see for Snapchat.
It's going to be fascinating. I know you'll be pouring through it for us, Bloomberg Technology. Sarah Fryer, thank you for joining us as ever. And let's stick with Snap's IPO with e-marketer, principal analyst Deborah Aho-Williams.
So I'm gonna write.
Specializing in social media marketing and the demographics of social media users. Deborah, great to have you on the show. Flying into Seattle for us. And the IPO, what do you want to get into the nitty-gritty of when that public information does come on Snap?
Well,
Oh
obviously the
my
revenue.
gosh.
I mean, that's,
Okay, just
eMarketer
type
forecasts
in.
that Snapchat's going to have $935 million in revenue this year. We want to know if that's true, first of all, but second of all, this is a company that's growing so substantially. It's becoming a part of the lexicon just like Facebook was a few years ago, and it's exciting to watch just how much they've changed the way that young people communicate.
What, in terms of the question marks, are still left for you? Because they're trying, as you say, they're going out trying to woo in the future of Snap. They're trying to make sure that it looks like there's options in terms of marketing, in terms of perhaps not just millennials. What are you left with concerns about, perhaps?
Well, certainly the advertisers are still wondering just how effective Snapchat is. They've
we've done a lot to make the advertising more effective, but still very experimental for advertisers. I think usage, I mean, obviously we see a lot of teens and young adults using Snapchat, but are the moms, are the grandmas going to use Snapchat? You know, maybe not. Does that matter? Those are some questions that I have.
It's interesting. We're actually seeing Facebook. They couldn't buy them. They're trying to beat them now. They seem. First, we had Instagram taking the stories. Facebook seems to be taking many a leaf out of Snapchat's book. What about Facebook? We've got the earnings coming up this week. I'm fascinated by the EA function on the Bloomberg, which really shows you that. Well, maybe we're starting to see a slowdown in the growth of Facebook, particularly when it comes to net income. We're expecting 97% growth, so nearly doubling for the fourth quarter. But then suddenly it's likely to average only at 37% for next year. Can you talk to us about the revenue streams for Facebook, where they need to grow?
Yeah, you know what? I think Facebook has a lot of things in its arsenal. We're seeing the main platform perform still really well. You know, we're estimating that Facebook this year was going to have $33.76 billion in ad revenue, second only to Google. So that's only the beginning. They have Instagram generating about $3.64 billion in ad revenue this year. And then they have WhatsApp and Messenger that are coming online with advertising, most likely sometime this year. So I think it's a multiple platform strategy.
And will we start to see the bang for the buck when it comes to WhatsApp and Messenger? Because, of course, they initially said WhatsApp wouldn't be monetized. It now clearly will be.
Yes, that is a sticky one, but this is Facebook, and Facebook, as we know, changes its mind and changes its tune, as we all have seen multiple times. You know what? It's going to be a slow process. I think consumers are still getting used to the idea of businesses being on apps like Messenger or WhatsApp to begin with. Facebook's just now starting to test advertising on Messenger, hasn't started to test advertising on WhatsApp yet, so I think it's going to be a slow process, but this is a hedge against that idea of ad load being an issue for Facebook. And that came up in the quarterly earnings over the past few quarters, I think, and I think all of these individual platforms that Facebook offers are going to be able to give Facebook that boost that it needs if the ad load does become a problem on the main platform.
Do you think we'll see in the numbers, perhaps not in the fourth quarter, but next year in the first quarter, second quarter, any of the backlash from the fake news that they've having to tackle with, perhaps institutions like news organizations not seeing quite the bang for their buck when it comes to their own adverts?
You know, that is an issue. I think the fake news combined with, you know, perhaps some fatigue that people have over the relentless political discussion that's going on right now. You know, advertisers, their brand safety is number one for them. I mean, they want to be in an environment where their brand is going to be safe and protected. They're not going to be up against something that could be potentially considered negative or wrong, right? And we're seeing that problem happening in social media. I fully expect Facebook to continue to tackle the fake news issue. I fully expect advertisers to continue to want to be on Facebook because it's such a powerful platform for communicating and for advertising. It remains to be seen, but I really do think that Facebook's got a way out of this.
Does Twitter have a way out of it?
That is a good question. You know, Twitter is definitely in a lot of challenges right now. You know, we're seeing usage declines. We're seeing ad revenue, you know, starting to slow. We're seeing the company start to jettison some properties like Vine that it once thought was going to be very promising. So to me, this is a company that's starting to batten down the hatches for preparing itself to have the assets that are available if and when a sale should come. So it's really focusing on the main things that it has.
And if they can find a buyer. It's been great having you. Thank you very much. E-marketer, principal analyst Deborah Aho-Williamson, joining us all the way from Seattle, especially here. Coming up, Fitbit struggling to maintain momentum for its fitness tracker, and the stock is taking a hit. More details ahead. This is Bloomberg.
Professionals don't wait for great opportunities. They go looking for them. In North America, Europe, and Asia. In stocks, options, futures...
I don't think your last name should be longer than your first name. Signature.
You don't have to. Interactive Brokers lets you enter low-cost orders 24 hours a day in 24 countries, 22 currencies, and 110 markets from a single account on any device. Interactive Brokers. One evening, Alice discovered a most curious app. It was called Texture, and on it was a note which said, "Read me." "Something amazing is sure to happen," said Alice. And something amazing did happen. Because inside Texture, Alice found hundreds of the best magazines in one incredible world. Everywhere she looked, words and pictures leapt from the page. In some magazines were tempting treats. In others were far-off places. There were celebrities and entertainers, big ideas and little inspirations. All of her favorites were there, better than ever before. My, what an incredible app, said Alice. And she decided to visit Texture again tomorrow. Texture, unlimited access to your favorite magazines. Go to texture.com and start your free trial today.
This is my headquarters. This is where I trade and manage my portfolio. Since I added futures, I have access to the oil market, gold market.
This is so hard.
Okay.
Shoot.
I'm plugged into equities, trade confirmed. And I have global access 24/7, meaning I can do what I need to do. Then, I can focus on what I want to do. Visit learnfuturestoday.com to see what adding futures can do for you.
A stock we're watching, Fitbit, having a rough day, plunging almost 16% in Monday trading. The company is eliminating about 6% of its workforce. That's 110 jobs because of falling demand. The fitness tracker is forecasting that full-year revenue grew about 17% in 2016, and that's down from a previous forecast of 26%.
Oh my
What
gosh.
this means for the future of Fitbit later in the show. Stock currently showing oversold territory. We're seeing it fall as $250 million. Coming up, though, we've got Silicon Valley CEOs speaking out against President Trump's immigration order. So how does this ban impact venture capital? We'll hear from Venki Ganesan, chairman of the National Venture Capital Association and partner at Menlo Ventures. That's next.
Your hobby.
So, if you have a flat tyre, dead battery, need a tow, or lock your keys in the car, Guy Go's emergency roadside assistance is there to
What
help.
else should we like have?
I've got a flat tyre. Yeah, can you find a take where it's a bit more dramatic on that last line, yeah?
Yeah, I got it here.
Someone help me! I have a flat tyre! Well, good for me, what do you think?
GEICO. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
What'd you take?
6 a.m. live class with Jess. She's awesome.
Good for you. I think I'm going to do last week's pro ride with Ted.
Oh, ambitious.
Is it bad that I'm already out of breath?
Land Rover, above and beyond.
Before a problem was solved, a burden lifted, and a need filled. Water.org and our bank connected to find operating solutions that keep their capital flowing and their focus on the ultimate liquid asset. Safer water. That's the power of global connections. That's Bank of America Merrill Lynch. This is the
No.
But what if it didn't have to be? At Blue Apron, we're building a better food system where we value
do I
quality
do
and flavor
this?
over quantity and shelf life. Where chefs and farmers work
Oh, I don't
together
want
to make
that
farms healthier,
crap.
grow higher quality ingredients, and deliver them in season.
Fold
right,
this
and
up
ready to cook.
and then goes.
Because food is
Get
better
away with it.
when you
Oh my
start from
god!
scratch. Blue Apron.
quality inclusions than any of the resorts on the planet. Call 1-800-SANDAL.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna end it there. Bye.